Bushcraft 412. Today we are doing a really super quick review on the new scope I've put on my Savage Edge, now the Access, 30-06 rifle. This is a gift from a friend, and this is the Redhead Epic rifle, 4.5 by 14. Normally I do a lot of my shopping online, particularly for guns and ammo related stuff, but like I said, this was a Christmas gift, and the person who bought this for me is not into online shopping at all, which is why it's the Redhead brand, which is the house brand for Bass Pro shops. And we got a lot of Bass Pro here in New York, and they are a pretty good company. They are a little overpriced if you ask me, but overall I just want to do a quick review on this because there's not many reviews for the Redhead scopes out there. And I kind of realized from this gift that there are a lot of people who are just, not into online shopping and prefer to go and see something themselves before they buy it. So a lot of people do end up buying these house brands like Redhead and the Cabela's brands. And I think it's time we give them a little more YouTube time. Like I said, this is a 4.5 by 14. It's Redhead brand, which is Bass Pro. And I believe, to the best of my knowledge, these are manufactured in China under contract. I believe the manufacturer is the same as who makes the Tasco scopes, and these are on the same quality level as the world-class scopes. Very nice little scope. I put this thing on, only took a couple minutes to get on, and if you take the time and learn how to put scopes on properly, you will have a much better experience with your scopes. You won't have the problems and the problems sighting them in and zeroing them than if you do them wrong. If you do them wrong, they're just going to slide around and never be truly accurate. So take a little time, Google it, and learn how to put them in right. This scope is pretty plain Jane. You got your power adjuster on the back, and you have focus. And you have the parralax adjustment in the front, which goes from 15 yards up to infinity. No bells, no whistles, nothing overly fancy on this. No illuminated reticles or tactical lasers or anything like that shooting out of this thing. This is pretty plain Jane, which is good because I don't like paying extra for these fancy little stupid things, and I don't need them. One of the things, which we'll show you real quick, I do like about this gun, the turrets are resettable, so you can take those screws out when you're done and adjust the turret so that they read 0 when you're done and sighted in, which is neat. Very neat little option. And plus, if you listen here, very good solid clicks when it comes to this. Definitely not cheap. This scope, I definitely say, when you buy something from like Bass Pro, you're always overpaying for a scope compared to when you buy these things online. But, like I said, some people have to feel and see these things before they buy them, and that's alright. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking it. But you are going to pay more. Now let's see if I can give you a look at the reticle. I had it for a second. Oh. Not going to focus, but let's see if we can give this another try. There we go, so you can see what the reticle looks like. Very thin, 30-30. Sorry, this is really difficult doing by hand. But very thin, nice reticle. 30-30, which means when you put this thing out to 100 yards, the thin part of the reticle, where it thins down, that cross would be 30 inches across, which is about the height of a deer. So if a deer's body fits into that thin part of the crosshair, you're about 100 yards out, give or take. It's just a quick way to guesstimate range, which is a nice feature. Quality on this is pretty good. I haven't gotten this out to the range yet, but being I know how to put scopes on, I don't anticipate any problems with this. And if there are any problems, I will, of course, put up a new video. But just wanted to show this thing real quick. Nice little scope. Although a little costly, it was in the $130, $140 range. But overall, very nice. It makes a nice addition to this gun.